Hello guys and welcome to Hermemecraft Season 1 World Tour. In this video we will be going through some of the famous things that have been built, memories and people's bases. So, hope you're ready and I hope you enjoy. Here we are in the shopping district, one of the main places to where you'd buy, sell products in Hermemecraft Season 1. Here we have the mayor's house, so this was basically my building as I was the last mayor. Through here I have my office, my work's office, massive globe ceiling, and what Woody called was the House of Commons, because that's where we'll go to discuss things, which we haven't done yet, but we will do soon. Another thing, Woody finished off the back garden, which says Laura and Webb. I don't know why I put two B's, but he's like that. Here we have the mayor stands. This was where the second mayor speeches and votes were. This is where we did them. We had a bunch of people here. I believe that video should be somewhere. We might link it down below. Here we were meant to put a bank, but never got around to building it. Here we have, I think it was Dragon's Tower, because he got banned for duplicating stuff, but then I took over and we are currently selling or auctioning off items for, well, that were in the bottom of that base, the mayor building. Here we have Boz's warden head. Is there nothing in it? There used to be stuff in it. Oh, there we go. Here's the stuff that he's been in. He sells all sorts of stuff that came with 1.19 to do with the warden. Here we have 06's ship. I believe it sells beacons. I've never really bought anything from it here because I just prefer to look at it than do anything with it. I believe this is Aiden's Tower of Mobs because that's all I've ever seen in there. Don't know who these are owned by. I don't know who this one is owned by either. But it's a very nice end ship, whatever it's called. Can I say that like a completely different thing? So I don't think it... Oh, this is done. I was going to say, this didn't look like it was done, but it is. I think this is Aiden's second tower. There's no... Alright, hold on. Welcome to Log Tower, yeah. I don't know if it's Aiden's or if somebody else. I don't keep track anymore. Bookshelf store, because that was almost every single book in the game. I think this was a guy called Fox's old shop, and then he sort of doesn't play anymore, which then this now happened to it apparently. But it looks by far quite cool, because it looks one of those like log sheds. I believe this is one of the Canadians' store. It's like to do stuff with rails, yeah. And then this is the Pride Flag shop. I completely forgot who owns this one. But they're owned by the same people. One does flags and then one does armour stands. But before we miss it, I think this might have been Boz's and somebody else's if we read the book here. So the gearbooks and ownership. I can't skip the page. Well, it'll be in the corner who it's owned by, so that'll help me out. But it looks half finished, but it's definitely good. Definitely coming together, but too bad we won't be able to see it. The prank shop, which didn't end so well. So basically the idea would have you fall all the way down here, and then do basically pranking. This shop, I think this is a redstone shop. Ultimate Service of Doom. Rent this guy redstone today. Ah, yes, CR314. Yeah, that's his base. We'll come to that shortly in a bit. That's where we did the fights and whatnot. Very good, very, very good. My little warehouse is here, and it's obviously had a creeper explosion. But still looks to be selling stuff. Still very stocked. A zoo, where you can get animals from. Don't know who owns this. I think I know who owns this. I think this is Rumboyd and... oh, I forgot his name. The Australian. We'll call him the Australian for now. They own this and it's sort of gone a bit AFK. I think here was Boz's shop where you sell moss. I don't think he had too many customers, but it looked better than this, I'll say that. Then we had CR314s again, and I think there was somebody else with them. Simplice Vindi, how do we pronounce that? Oh yeah, My Merc and CR. There you go. Another Canadian built Copper Golem. I think this was Canadian Kitty who did that one. Or for the people that know her, it's Hello Kitty. If anybody gets the joke. Spider Eye owned by... Spider Eye. Yeah, they did sell Spider Eyes. It's owned by the Fox guy and then sold along. I think this was owned by one of the older players. Aqua Harry's, yeah. He lives in a jungle somewhere. Just somewhere. Building supplies from one person we do not know again. Seem to have forgotten everybody. Here we have Technoblade and TFC. His minigame should be coming out relatively soon. You just got to finish off the stuff for it. Then once that's done, you can play it. It's a Flag I made, that is, I'm pretty sure. Mine and Golden's bookshop with a very elaborate bookshelving at the bottom, which I find absolutely amazing. But you need staff anyway, so you can't get in. Golden, holy crap. Yeah, we've had a grief run one. Well, it looks a lot better normally, but obviously I'm only in my job. This used to be mine and a friend's bakery, but then he obviously fell through with the idea and he didn't want to do it anymore. So I gave it to Aiden as well as me, so then we could do anything with it, but we didn't. Crystal shop, forgot the owner. But I'll tell you one thing that's annoying, the roof doesn't match up. But it was a nice idea though, that roof. It would have worked, almost. Oh, I forgot whose shop this is. I think... Yeah, Goki. By far one of the best builders we've had. Well, personally I think that, one of the best builders, because he built the bakery there, and then he built this little shop there, and he's built no end of shops around the shopping district. Way too many to be exact. Way too many. There we have the totem of all the holy totems, which has a totem in the air as well. So then on the map, that's a new thing, you can see that it's a totem shop. I haven't really bought anything from here again. It's more of a barge type idea. I wonder if they're going to expand it like Grain does. I believe this sells fish and other prismarine items. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know who owns this. I've sort of lost track. We'll get to this one later. Move back over here. I think this was a Canadian, owned by one of the Canadians. Sorry, I've been busy. Yeah. More stuff to do with the new update. It's no longer new, but get that coming. Victoria Moon's Iron, I believe, because I believe Victoria bought it off of somebody, I think. One of the most used shops by me by far is the wool shop. I did have to rebuild this though, because I had to put this road in between and I had to move it over a couple of blocks. That was a pain. The old diamond fountain, so you'd pay your diamonds here, and then it'll go underground into here, which was the old mayor area, but it's all gone now. Another thing that Goki built was the museum, which I didn't really think with. The idea with the museum, don't know if that could be web or museum, whichever one you want to be. The idea was that is to show off all the items, like the Monkey War, that didn't happen, but did happen. It was more of a verbal war, if you know what I mean. Blah blah blue sheep. That's not his name, it's Hi. His bookstore, which we've had a couple of issues with, but it's all been ironed out. Don't know what this is. Payment armor stands. Oh, something like that. I believe this is Boz's or Bla's banana shop. Victoria Moon's events. I think this might be the new Victoria Moon iron shop, but didn't get finished. Somebody's prismarine shop. Who's this? Some Kid Wilson's dye shop, which has had many different things. X Heroes, I believe it is. Mainly sells TNT and anything explosive. Further back here, this used to be owned by a player and they abandoned and sold it to somebody else. Very good. This was a new one that popped up. This is a very nice building. Yeah, I'm about that as well on the top. Lava Monkey's shop, which has been here for as old as time. I think this might have been one of the first shops. Or, well, it's the most iconic one that's been here because it hasn't moved. Somebody's ice area. There was another one over there which I missed by a niggly. Right there. Look at this light up during the night. Apart from Aiden's tower. Aiden's tower does not light up at all. Shame on him. Oh, now this is one from old as time. So this one is owned by the... Oh, it's Dex. I thought it was owned by the Australian. HQ Cap, very real, what? Space, this was his rocket shop and it hasn't changed since. We'll put an image here if I've still got it of what the shop industry used to look like, and that was one of the first shops, as well as the shop of heads that was run about right here. And the shop's gone. Random goods have moved location. Yes, that's his random goods. So he's moved it. I mean, owned by Aiden, I presume. If there was a signpost on there. Wasn't. Pretty sure this is Aiden's bookstore. Oh yeah, Aiden owns a lot of properties. And this is what I also sold to him. The glass shop. That is so trippy with shaders on. Very pretty that, I'll say it, I'll tell him that. It's very pretty. Move further on around the back. We have my store that sold massive amount of stuff. It was meant to be like a trader's thing. And it worked quite well. Got a lot of diamonds from it, but just again, inactivity hit. Already been over here, just come back over here. Bob Lowell's shop. You can go inside his empty head and buy stuff from him. Or if we go around here, we have other things that you use to sell. Apparently half of it's gone. And then, whose is this? The mending shop, I guess so. Yeah, so we used to have like this guy sold like mending books, and he got sold out basically because he did it for the cheapest amount. Another random's good shops. Oh, I don't get that. She must have like a little air vent in the back, but oh well. That's this end done. Moving back down here. I think this is Parser's Sus. Certificate. That's a good way to hide it. Yeah, but there's like different things here. I've never really looked into it. These are owned by Golden Toony again. This is the netherite for that up there. And then the crystals, etc. We have Zeus' Stormcloud, but it's not owned by Zeus, it's owned by somebody else. Copy from Zeus, I reckon. It's got the potential, just nothing inside of it, really. Here we have mine and Yeat's massive plot of land. We did the first mayor speech around about here-ish. And then I said we should move the banner shop downstairs because we had one again right here. And then it turned to this sort of cave. Which I don't know how it's been doing because I don't get... Well, I technically sort of do take diamonds from it because that's what he pays, sort of. And we're meant to be doing something with this, but we never did, really. And there's the original, just barrels. Oh yeah, we're from there, banner. Lava Monkey statue used to be here. It got bunny ears on it and everything. It was hilarious. They made a massive thing about it. And then there was stuff for the roads that's still there. I think this is a head machine. I don't know. This used to be like heads and everything where you buy your heads and sell heads. This was for Christmas. Eats present. Yeah, there's a lot in there. If you want to see an old dinosaur, here is one. I don't know, string, so it's just random bone stuff, I take it. Okay, this building has got a lot of stuff to it because somebody built a massive building here with a massive roof, and then we just requested that they took the roof down because it blocked the view of this lovely monstrosity. And again, nothing's really happened with it, it's more of an eyesore, but people build what they want. Slime shop. Not much else to it. I believe this was meant to be a mini game. Yeah. I didn't think it got very far, but apparently there was meant to be multiple different floors. Don't know much about this shop apart from it's got llamas in it. Happy llamas. And then this is the head shop part 2 or something. It's just a bunch of heads put together. And then apart from missing these lot off here, it's all the shops. So this is owned by don't know, it's somebody. Oh, he used to be co-mayor with me, and then we kicked him out for inactivity. Ducky the duck. Yeah, that was our banner. Ducky's private, yeah. So that's owned by Ducky. Random thing there. Oh crap, I missed Boz's firework. Yeah, so that's owned by Ducky. And then this is owned by a one headman. Shinko, yes, I haven't seen you in a long time. Another random shop which I have no... Oh, they've got a downstairs bit now. Bloody hell. They've been working on that. And then a shack. Dion's shack. That's all the shops in the shopping district that I can think of. And that I can name. Nothing really else we missed. I apologise again if I don't know the names of people in the shops. I am the mayor, but it doesn't mean I should know who owns shops off by heart. It would be better, but that's why everybody's got a certificate for. Another thing that we didn't show off was... Oh, the map's gone, of course it is. Well, there was a map there, but now there isn't. So that's the shopping district. Moving on to some of the bases now. Hey, welcome to the Nether. This is... Woody reminded me to do this, otherwise I would have forgotten, so we're just going to put this in the middle to make it look like it was actually meant to be there. So welcome to the Nether. This is a very messed up location, shall we say. Not my choice of words, but the words I could put in. So, Zeus, the god, has fought in here and has killed many, many people with the one-hit trident. But Zeus is season 1. Here we have Woody's portal with the British flags. It's very British. Somebody else's portal there that's no longer here. Got loads of portals. Whoever's portal. This is the thing. If people name their portals, then they could just say, yeah, my portal was at so and so location, and then we can go through it. Like this is Victoria Moon's old base there. Like that's Meadow Group, whoever they are. That's Etho's base. Etho doesn't play no more, that's sad. Squirrel Village. Well, that's got my banners on it, so something. Fambalama's... Fambio Lama's Star Village, that's an amazing name. Kando Pike, I believe he's banned actually now. Somebody's name. This shaded pack makes it so difficult to read. Panda Collins, oh, I forgot about it, and there's so many people we missed. GW Martian, we've also had to ban... I know, why not ban him? A broken portal there. This looks like a pork farm. Can't access the chest, so yeah. Another one for... Here's Froggy. Yeah, that's the legend blah blah blue sheep. It's actually blah blah blue fire. Compic and Nutella. Oh, I remember Nutella. Do you remember Nutella? Yeah, Techno Head. Woody?
Yeah.
Do you remember Nutella? No SD portal? Boss Boulder's base? House of Thermist. All are welcome. Okay. We're just going to skip through a couple of these bases. So, let's go to Boz's base. Yeah. I forgot about Boz. Boz lives under the shopping district. So he lives here. This is Boz's base? No, wait, is Boz's base gone? No way. Boz's base has been blown up.
Is that the one under the town hall?
Yeah. Boz's base no longer exists anymore, apparently. So we're going to have to move from Boz's base and move to the next lot. It's raining. And it's not. It's scary. Okay, going back through the portal. The Boz's base no longer exists. That's what happens when nobody's on the server for a long time. People get wiped off the face of the earth. Let's go to Nutella because he was a right good old character in this server. Nutella's future base. Boom. How do we talk about Nutella? He's a bloody... Yeah, there ain't much left in this world, Dan. I reckon the war's already started. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix some of this. So, Nutella lives in a village, apparently. Oh, Nutella's the right character. He's neutral on every single side, but he's just hilarious to be with. You can agree, can't you?
Yes.
There we go. You got Woody's approval there. There's just so many more now that you look at all the portals. There's so many more that you can see and get to. But we don't have... Look, Jekka, Griffin, Fico and Izzy. We'll go to these four because that's four nailing on the spot. Oh, you ever do the thing where you walk through a portal twice?
Just you.
Okay, which way? Oh wait, I could have gone out either way. It didn't matter. That is blah blah blah. Oh wait, the I believe there should be a... The door's broken. I don't know, I'll get through my way. There should be a blue axolotl in one of these houses. No? I swear there should be a blue axolotl. We gave it to one of these guys because he won the tournament. Because for one of the tournaments down at CR's place, people could win a blue axolotl. So unless it's been nicked because it's bloody rare. But this is the people that have been listed as base. It's quite nice here. Very monkey fan as well. That's probably Griffin. Yeah, Griffin's also monkey. More of my banners, and I've lost the portal, so oh, there it is. Yes, there's a couple more bases ticked off the list of people to look at. Pandaconic has the desert village, which I believe we might have already covered. Desert styles, and you've got the red sand and everything. There's a lot here. We've got Maze, which I don't think we talked about. And a block with a sign on it. More farms. There's a vast place which needs to tune up and care to. Because the idea was the original one, which is down below. Where is it? Here. This is the original nether base. So I built this because I would become mayor, but then we obviously were getting rid of it because you don't need it apparently. So this is the old original nether before we moved onto the roof. And what's that? Fortress. Blue forest up ahead. No, this is my old base. Fortress you for. Yes, this was where the village's old portal was there. Well, no, this was the good old days. Before God moved us all up above. As good as being on the roof is, I think it's a lot harder because it's just too much more vast. But you don't die as much. And you got another farm thing over there. So we're moving on to the next touring then. This is CR314's base. Right next to him we have the Chinese Empire, which I forgot who's owned by, but it's owned by somebody. So at CR's base, he was sort of a neutral site there. He was a neutral type of guy. So he didn't bother with being in too much of the hassle that's been with Monkey and the Monkey War. But he mainly built a couple bits on land by the shopping district. Well, I say he's neutral, that is a banana. But coming down here, we've got a bit of storage system. A bit more chests. Sugarcane not farm, just for aesthetic purposes. So I believe this is the monkey chest, so it might have been more towards monkey, but... And then, hello, sweet places. Don't know what's in there, there's probably just a storage room. But sort of monkey stuff, sort of not. If we head further down, more chest and storagey type things. And down another level. Before we go down there, sick enchantment room though. Head down another level. We have another portal. And we've got a very sparkly in the chest area. This will be a laboratory with an elevator. Don't know where the button is for the elevator. Skeleton horses in a cube. Cave. Yeah, going through this sewage tunnel, which has been broken into apparently. Oh, which ends right there. But through the lovely sewage tunnel, we come into his massive cave, which I believe wasn't even dug out. I reckon it was like this, but he added grass. He's turned it into his own sort of like Japanese style base with little podiums, mumbo. Another. This is exactly the same as upstairs. Is there a little... Oh, there's no staircase going down, but... That is exactly the same almost. Blimey. This man can build. So the cave goes on everywhere, pretty much. It's very deep. And then, yeah, it carries on further down here, which he hasn't done much with. Apart from a massive axolotl spawn, but... Coming down further here, we have the fighting arena, yin and yang basically, and we have had multiple different fights here where we have been watching it and controlling it. Sort of, there are videos out there where the people watch. Coming down here, we have the dojo. So there is a Discord for all of this, but I don't know if it will be rolling over into season 2. There's trophies and shop and whatnot. Here we have the information, so if you want to just pause it and read it. Yep, there's me. Master Ube. Here we have lockers and whatnot, so basically put anything there that you really need. These are most of the players as well. So there's the City Dragon, my Merc, CR, yeah, there's Ducky. Atlas, he made the statue builders. He's a statue builder, but he made the statues. Kaski, totally not Ox, totally not XYT, Aiden, Shinko, never met Lily or Torino, Bars, Wolfish, never met him, Chipper, yep, Chipper the Frog, Victoria Moon, Declarton, Parser, or as I call him, Paris, Yeet, Baby, never heard of him, Robbie, yep, Cool Buzz has been here, whoa. He's super admin, basically head admin. So Pringle, me, FSR Pro, Thermos, Fakir, 62 Rocker, Griffin, TJab6, Newt, likes pizza, Bob, me aka Light Aspect. And then just nobody on there. This is the training arena. Then through here we have the shop where you can buy stuff. That's troublesome. And then there's certain stuff, but we don't have it because we don't. Very, very big event. Down here we have another statue. I don't know what else is down there, I've never been down there. Whoa, this looks like some of the unseen crap. Not crap, stuff. Oh, he's got to take... Why have I not been invited here? Yeah, behind the scenes. This looks so cool. It's like a little fortress. And then you come back down here. That's well cool. Then here we have the second fighting thing, which I believe is more for fist fights. No, it's, yeah, knock your opponent out of the arena. But it's a massive arena, so it's not as easy. Then that's the crap tree I built. He said, let's build a blossom tree. Yeah, that didn't work so well. And there was axolotls in here, but they've sort of flown out the river into here sort of area. So that's where they've all gone. And that's CR's base. As you know, I missed one thing, which I believe this is a restaurant apparently, which we've had meetings in before. Oh, is there a dead body in there? Nah, surprise. That's normally where you hide dead bodies. So that's CR's wonderful base. Oh yeah, that's his elevator. We're moving on to the next one shortly. Here we have more of the communal area by spawn. So there's just a couple bases around here. And apparently a massive blob in the sky. Somebody was building their massive castle. So just got a couple bases around here. Nothing too much. Got a graveyard. Not necessarily a lot around here. It's mainly been desolate land, but you don't really want to live too close to spawn because then you get all the reefers and whatnot. Yeah, and then heading back this way, this side of spawn. So this side of spawn we have whoever's made this beautiful sky islands and floating birch houses apparently. Yeah, so this is more of a hidden bit as it's behind the mountain face, but it still looks quite good. Here we have Squirrel's base. A lot's sort of changed and not changed really. He's been mainly inactive, but he's got a lovely base here. Made that banner for him as well, and the yellow one. I don't know which colour he wanted, so yeah, he's got a lovely little base around here. Greenhouse apparently. It's quite nice. I'll check it out when the server download is out. It's just a nice little getaway. Here we have the base of J Woody Golf. He's assistant to me and the mayor thing, and this is his massive base which he's put a load of detail in. This is the full map. So down there we've got the golf course, up there we've got him in Goldtooney's house, there we've got his little hay bale British sort of style house. Further back we've got some of the main more items. We can have it. Well, that's a ship which hasn't finished, which he was going to put all his villagers into, which he hasn't done yet. But I believe all his villagers are mini in here now, yeah. There's his portal. He's a very British lad. So his starter home, which is technically sort of his normal home as well. Then out here we have his ship that he didn't finish. He's got his front lawn, which he normally puts stuff on here depending what it was. Like Christmas, he put a Christmas tree and he had loads of snow around it. Got a little barn house, which is a farm. Walking through here, he's got like a garden party area. Him and Goldtooney. Statue that I made, a lovely big no statue. Pool little area. And then we've got the dining table. Very nice. And there we have his storage room, which is, don't really look up in this sort of thing. You mainly just see the top of the storage bit and then that's it. It's quite nice in there. Moving through here, we've got a little retreat behind it. The lovely little island tree. I don't think the island's been named, but then we've got a graveyard. It's pretty much everybody. I think this was him and Goldtooney's house. Unclaimed yet, that's the British flag. The lovebirds of the day. Oh, never mind, it's not somebody else, it's Ashton Danning. So it wasn't those two, I thought it was. You see, because it's sort of near their property. I was wrong, wow. Here we have Golden's cafe type deal. There's not many chairs, but a load of cats. More of the little farming things. This is on the border to somebody else's property, which I forget who owns it. Massive tower. Oh, hello, I didn't think you're meant to be free. Yeah, so this has seen better days, but basically a bigger villager statue. Not statue, tower. And out here we have Eddie's golf course. which I don't know what's happening here, but it was open last time I checked. I thought it had more trees. Don't enter unless paid. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay. So when the wood download is out, you still have to pay to play. So you've got this lovely course going along around here. There's the hole. You've got 2 sandbars. That's not a sandbar. Let's keep a hole. That time it was not me. We got second hole number 2 over here. Make sure you don't fall down into the hole. Coming round the 3rd hole, you start up here. By far, I think one of the biggest holes. Yeah, because you've got to get all the way through here. So it's a 3-hole course, spanning about 4 acres of land. That's all I know, really. And that's Woody's property. Very, very lovely area, and I like what he's done with it. Here we have Declarton, Gordonese and the Australian 06. This is their sort of area which they were working on, and it hasn't progressed much further. But it's a big area which they flattened out. It was one of those spruce tree mountains which they've obviously wiped off. Looks like they were planning to do some big projects here. And 06 did do one massive project, which was this lovely ship. Can't even call it a boat, it's way too big to be a ship. Well, you can't, it's way too big to become a boat. So he's got loads of stuff down here, he's even got a chicken. Don't know what much more you need in life than a chicken. You got 3 floors. And it's just massive. You've got a little dock area spanning across. And Deck was getting ready for the war, or basically where you can just grief the hell out of the server. So he just loaded a bunch of TNT minecarts and was about to use them basically. And that's the mountain. Before we start on the village area, this was somebody else's base which I completely forgot about. But they've got a lovely little copper inspired base. Oh, he's only the half the job there. That's where they do his mining. But basically, this is this sort of area. He's got a lovely little globe. A couple of nice buildings that he's used copper for, which is a good way. And it fits in quite nicely with the aesthetics. Because from here you can only see Goki's base in Aiden's, so you can't really see much of the village. But if you come around this side over here, massive crater, we have the village style houses. And you've got Goki's base, which is that, the Canadians area, which is that, Aiden over here, and one of Aiden's friends. And I think that's it for this area. Oh, what is that? Looks like a barge or something. Oh, it is. I was right. And then there's some other stuff down there. So with the village, which is the main portal, which everybody comes through to get anywhere really, is the main portal used to be around about here-ish, like right here or somewhere, and then I moved it below around here in the mine shafts, and it fits more with the aesthetics. Carrying on with the tour, I was building a blacksmith here, which is why it's not done, but whoever gets this can finish it off. As you can tell, we were building it during Christmas time. So, carrying on with this, we have one of the buildings here, which I believe is not in by anybody. Yeah. And then we have the flower house, which is a little flower garden, which we used to have all our bees in, but we moved all the bees. The same moving the bees, this doesn't matter. Little pen for some of the animals, and the horse. Another big no statue. Spruce wood farm. It's just a farm for wood. And we've got my lonely cabin. Definitely will need statue of Yeet. My statue is somewhere around there. Then moving up here, we have another little house. I believe it's 7 pros. And then we made God a house, also known as Dawn's Lake. So it's got this lovely little downstairs bit. And then I believe this should be some Pros house to a bit like Goku made, but I haven't got that far. And then this is okay, somebody else's house, which I can't remember whose it is. I've obviously no labels or anything apparently. And then there was like a little... Oh yeah, he's built over it. This was some of the older terrain before it got built over. You can tell some of it by under here. Mine and Yeats, villager farm, and then we had a transport system. That's where these sneaky guys are. They're running here. So basically we've got a railway going in from under there into our house. And this is the bottom floor. Second bottom floor. Damn, that's a very detailed picture of Banana. Then up here we've got the main living quarters, and then up here we've got the next bit. It's a very unused house, I'd say, because it's massive. Then we have a beacon that's been lit on fire apparently. With the 3 colour schemes of my banner. The lazy river going down to the bottom, I believe it is. Or unless, oh no, it just stops there. I just wanted a lazy river that Golden helped me with, so then I can sit on my balcony right here and just enjoy the view. Then we have some other neighbours here, which I've completely forgot names of. But we've got lovely little neighbours around here. I think this is where one of the cows, yeah, she's an admin as well, and she lives here. That's it. And then this is Golden's base, but before we move on to there, we have the horse stables, which I didn't finish. When was there a portal there? There's no portal there. But basically have a bunch of horses and donkeys that we've got keeping here. And the idea was that we're going to expand another road there and have one more road down here. And I didn't get around to finishing it, but that was the idea. If anyone was to complete that, they can. See my famous banners, just to show that it's been claimed. Little overnight bit there, which is when it gets night time. Difficult to kill all the monsters out here. Moving into my ink area, this is where I used to farm for ink. Got somebody else's base that they didn't carry on with. And somewhere along here we have Panda Hideout. It's obviousobviously grown a lot more than I last looked, because before there were about 2 pandas in it, we brought them over. But it's obviously since grown from then. That looks cool. So if we move on to the Canadians area, we have Canadian Kitty, Golden Toonie, and 82 Rocker. Got a chicken farm, all the way down to the mines. First little chateau. Over there. Cats, obviously. They love cats. A little sleeping area. Outdoor storage. Bee farm. In case you don't want to go down the quick way, you can always walk down, which I find no need for. A little hole there. A pen which had some sort of cows in, I believe, or is that the one up here? Ah, yeah, there's the cow pen. Horse pen, which you've seen better days, and massive chicken pen there. Couple wheat farms here, which would be a pain to get to because you need ladders. And then the second part of Golden Toonie's area. Difficult to get out of this, just saying. Don't get in there because you won't be able to get back out without breaking something, but another little bedroom. This is the enchantment area. Why do people put these in the middle and then expect it to be like a mystical object? I know it pulls in weird things, but still. What's the need? Golden Toonie's second build, that took ages to get because she didn't know how to build it. I think this is 82's tower there, and then some more neighbours around there. And around here we have the little cliff edge, which I believe I've a portal in. Portals, yeah, there. I scared Golden Toonie here whilst I was in spectator mode, just started going by and talking. There's. They've got a chest monster apparently. Moving on here, there's my statue, but it's seen better days. I'm no longer there. Don't mind the blood. That's God's statue. Oh, it looks a lot better when I'm not in F1 menu. Not in F1 menu, in spectator. Golden's cat, she has an abundance of them. Don't touch them though, because she will kill you. Even if it's on wood down, she'll still know. This is their little like honeymoon home. I don't get why they put it pad, but he did do that. Got a little DJ booth, and up here they have their little lovers retreat thing. I think that's meant to be a Canadian symbol. Yeah, you got Woody's bed. man. All of my... That looks to my banners there. That looks to be another one of my banners. I made a load of banners inside a banner shop, basically. They copied me with the chairs. I'm not having that. You see that, guys? They copied me. And then, Gordon was bored one day, so she basically decided to clear out a whole mountain. So if you need a mountain for anything, just ask Gordon. Don't know why though. If you're just bored. A gift. We were testing villager stuff here once, and now we've got a gift. And then we need to go to Aiden's base and we'll tour around that. I'm going to Goki's first, actually. That's closer. Goki, the amazing builder. It's Goki's area, which he built all by himself. The wall was a later addition, but I believe it started... What building did it start with? One of the buildings here was the first building. I reckon it was... No, it wasn't that one. I think it was this one over here. So one of these leads down into his little base. Ah yeah, here it is. That's his first build because that's the storage system underneath, so I think that's his first build. Couple of donkeys. A little lovely garden area. The pathway which cuts straight through to Aiden village. Here's a massive portal. And then later down the line he basically said, do you want something being built here? So basically everybody got a member of, well, some property. So Ye Old Tavern. Mighty Zeus, there's me again. Good old times in the tavern. And then we had the half circle mud room. Zeus again. Yeah, basically me. I don't remember whose this was. Gordon Tooney's house, yep. Very golden as her. Aiden's little home as well. Yeah, that was mine. The wall. This might have been Deck Larton's or somebody's. Moss roof. Oh, there's Deck Larton's. Moving on further down here, we have some of the other stuff. Don't know what this house is. That's funky. Some of them aren't decorated, but that's because he's mainly a builder. And then, yeah, this one hasn't been done. Down here, somewhere, if I can find it. I believe authorized by God. He's got a chicken. That's hilarious. Ah, here it is. So we had this underground bit here with what looks to be shulkers. So you put shulker in there and it'll refill it with whatever chest they are. I believe that's from Etho Place. That YouTuber, you can copy it from there. I don't know how much he is. But that's Goki's base. Moving along the bridge. Past the bridge we have Aiden's base. Just because Paul, he was a monkey member. And they've got a little trident hop to his friend's area. Farms on the verge of the mountain. He also bought a lot of banners from me. Yeah. I'd like to buy a design parrot. It's designed by me. If you want to hit me up, I can remember how to do them somehow. Lovely little building here made by Aiden. I think he was preparing for the worst. Here's a little monkey crew. That's actually what they're called, monkey. Here we have another little house of his. And then something down here we have an underground bit. Which me and... It does go on, yeah. Let me say, it goes on for a bit further, which me and, I think it was Deck Larton or Yeet filled with check-ins. It was hilarious. And he's got another sort of type of building there. I believe this was... He's got a little farm there. I'm going to say this looks more like a stables than anything else. Chorus fruit farm. And that's it for Aiden's little base. So here we are in Lake Citadel. This was Rumboyd and Galaxian first started off with. This is Galaxian's base. They were getting ready for the end party. And this is Rumboyd's first base with the secret underground bit. There. Yeah, expect some secrets today. So this was his first starter base. Quite nice. And then they called it Lake Citadel, and then it's just grown ever since. So we have Lovemonkey that lives there. He's done a little video about it, including this little starter base right here. Now, but this is also do a lot of stuff, so we'll leave that for the video. Hey, you sacrificed a horse here, just saying. Oh well. So Galaxian had his own like little army, sort of. Seems like he's closing the door. Oh, it's all gone. Not husband, not husband. Me, but with very flamboyant skin. Or a family bloodline. Not married, never. The husband. Oh, a kid, the uncle. Oh, this is a not husband 4 and -1. Galaxian was a character, I'll give him that. Down here, I believe we have Kaski's base. He also has a little pet, which he goes and talks to. I believe they're right if you can cross this bit. He had a password for the door, which I don't remember. Oh, the door's open. That's nice. That's the password for the door. It's Paul. Little orangey room there. Bunch of stuff. Oh, that's the 12 bamboo. He's the owner of the 12 bamboo. Blimey. A sugarcane farm, massive storage system. More of an empty up here bit. Don't know what this is. It's probably a farm, yeah. Creeper farm. Another one of their farms. They had a lot of farms in the air. We'll get to the airships in a bit. I believe this is also his base. You've made a go-kart track around it, apparently. Very nice because it's just you can sit there and watch, and it's more of a relaxing resort type area. This area is quite new. This looks like it's being actively built on. Very old sort of fashioned area. Looking at it, which looks quite nice though. You got the lovely wheat fields. The old style looks quite nice. Another house over here. Don't know what we've got going on this end, but we've got something going on there. Over there, as we previously said. Oh, there's the statue. Now I've got the airship, so steampunk sort of style. I believe this was made by Boz. A lot of work's gone into that. How can you make something like that? I don't see how that's possible. Like, that's hours and hours, millions of blocks placed. Just even for a little one. Oh, I can hear his little monster that's down here. Yeah, but that is massive. Looks as if he's going to attack him in a way. But that was about and everything here. We'll roll on to Lava Monkey's interview. Okay, we are recording now. This is interview for Lava Donkey. Oh, new name, Lava Dookie.
No.
Okay, so today we are. Oh, I shouldn't say today.
Where are you?
Right in front of you, don't worry about it. I'm literally facing, I am literally parallel to that chair. So, this is Lava Dookie Monkey. He'll be talking about his base and his experience on Hermemecraft. So, we'll give it away with the experiences first. So, from the start, when did you join, to, well, not really the end, because not much has happened recently, but still, go ahead.
Yeah, I found it, this server, when Ron first posted it on his Instagram, saying I could do some playtesters, and I'm very bored, so I thought, you know what, I'll playtest for this little thing, and just kind of messed around with a couple of other players, that, I'm still stuck here a year later. I blame you mostly for that, Web.
Yeah, I'll take full credit on that.
Yeah, once the server
You run-
launched, I kind of moved here with Rhomboid. And, yeah, Flower.
Tower.
Not a...
Eh. Yeah, so you run for mayor.
I ran for mayor, yes.
You failed, and then
Okay.
I hired you.
Yep, because your vice mayor ditched, so...
Well, no, my co-mayor sort of ran out of time, and then I said, you know what, I'll make you vice mayor because you deserve something better than being in the dumps with your statue and taking over the boss's base. Because I bought the property on top of it, but that's for another day.
That was funny, yeah.
You made a statue which got a crap ton of backlash, so much
Yeah.
where you actually took it down because it got exploded, got grieved. You had
In
bunny ears at
hindsight-
one point.
Yeah. In hindsight, building a statue of myself, not even like 200 blocks from statues, but memorial statues, probably
Yeah.
wasn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
This, the one over there, that's a bit better.
Yeah, it's covered in heads.
Shut up.
It's alright, it doesn't render it from this far, but
Any other stories? I have a storage system in here that I enslaved a certain classes to build. Actually, most of this base was slavery. There's a few other players I enslaved to build this huge dirt platform, which I never used most of, so, you know.
yeah, I remember flying over once and just seeing a bit of dirt, and then the next day fly over a bit more dirt, and then it actually turned to grass for a bit, and then it went back to dirt.
It was slow progress.
It took so many hours. And I wasn't there to build it, I was just there watching it, and it felt like it took hours.
I think in the end it was like 20,000 blocks of dirt.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, I regret it massively. Next time I won't do any of it, it'll all be slaves.
You'll be slaves.
Every single one, and you'll be the first.
You won't be able to put your hands on me.
Wrap that up.
Anything else we got before we start talking about base?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Unless you want me to start the starter base, I don't know.
So we're now gone over to Lava Monkey's starter base where we'll talk about what happened there, including the massive crater.
Okay, thanks
At
for
one
that
point.
reminder.
Spoiler alert.
So, this is my starter base. Arguably better than the Flower, not Tower of Power. And honestly, I couldn't be bothered to build anything complex. So, just blocks. Big concrete blocks. And, it's surrounded by farms. I've got a whole sugarcane farm that's been running for about a year now as well. I've got a honey farm. It's my only income. Very sad. And I have a pet warden who I wish I could farm, but I could because the law. So. As you may have heard from Web, this was blown up by a certain Victorian moon.
And that'll be now on screen.
It was spectacular. I was not online for it, but the pictures say enough, I think.
I think that was one of the biggest explosions we've ever had on the server. No joke.
Yeah. Everything was. I think I lost a couple of pets to that to this day. I still didn't get them back.
Oh, so sad. You have to make more graves.
Subscribe to Technoblade. He managed to survive. But
His pig didn't survive.
yeah. Okay, too soon. Other
And
than
you also
that,
have
I
a
mean,
massive chicken farm.
there was a massive chicken farm. It was my vault, and then I wanted to crash the server one day, and now there's just 2 chickens in there.
Yeah, you
Very
would have been
sad.
banned for that.
Okay,
Unless
well,
God took it a funny way.
God has a sense of humour. Just
The
something I think-
Suited Dragon is a story. A guy called the Suited Dragon, he duped loads and loads of like alls and whatnot. And he came forward about it saying, I was just testing how to crash servers, and as soon as God heard that, he instantly got rid of him. The duping wasn't too bad, I don't think, but it was the point where he said, because I was testing how to crash servers, he literally went, yeah, no, I'm sorry. You may be supporting the server with like Discord Nitro and whatnot, but it's just we're not accepting people trying to crash the server, even if it's not on purpose, it's accidental. We're still not accepting it. So he got rid of him.
Funny when I do it, so
Yeah, because you do it in a stupid manner.
yeah, chickens, man.
I crashed a server with a nuke.
We should do that. We should end the season with just a massive TNT.
And guess who'd have to start the server? Me.
Good point, but that doesn't matter. You'll be fine. Yeah. The only other thing around here really is the pandas.
So here we are at Lava Monkey's main base now. It's not far from his starter base at all. It's like living with his own neighbour, which is him. And he's got two builds there. He's got his flower tower and a statue of him surrounded in heads.
We don't pay attention to that part.
And the massive sort of storage system underneath. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'll talk about the storage system, but first, flower, not tower. It's probably the biggest build I've ever done, which isn't saying much. It's not huge, but I'm still proud of it. Just because it ended up looking really cool, especially from above at night. Really cool with the spores and everything. And Pearl copied it, which proves I am in fact better than the hermits. So, yeah. We won't go any closer to the statue. It's a bit not griefed at all, really. And wait, can I just go into the storage system? Oh, it's the floating head. Right. I built the storage system off a design I saw in the Hermemecraft videos. I think the Zoomer and Impulse built it. So I thought, I'll give it a shot. So I messaged Barton and made him do it for me. Because I'm lazy and bad at redstone. And after about 3 weeks, he finally finished it. I decorated it. And I did use it, but probably not as much as the Barton wishes I had, considering how much work was built to it. Now, the most important thing it houses is the axolotl. But other than that, not much is really around here. It's just really my storage system and a big pretty knob tower. Yeah.
Now we're at the honey shop made by Lava Monkey, which has lasted for several hundred years. And take it away.
So, this is my honey / log, kind of, also slave shop. The original plan for this place was to be a skyscraper with each new shop stacked on the other, so it's not weird. And then after I built the honey shop, I realised I wasn't bothered, and I just wanted to focus more on the base, which was my end. So, yeah. But it originally started off with a wood shop. I was the first wood shop on the server, and that was very successful. Big buildings and even stacked of blocks. Except everyone was spruce. But then I started. And then I started my honey shop, which I believe is still the only one left on the server. And that's actually been successful. Made money, and finally, the most interesting shop was when me and Parser enslaved to Clarton to do our bidding and rented him out to various people, such as Cascade, to destroy his casino. Gambling, But honestly, yeah, I haven't done much in this shopping district other than help run it for a little while. So that's all there really is to this place. I did have to deal with this one getting unpacked and annoying amount of times. Unsurprisingly.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't me during the Mayor War.
Okay. Honestly, it probably looked better.
Nah, with these shaders, it looks good. It looks good with these shaders. I will give you that. I completely forgot about Kaski's casino, which fitted like, what was it, next to yours, or was it right behind
Right
yours?
where the Trident is. It's where the Trident shop is now.
No. How? It was a massive build.
Yeah.
I suppose road's
The
bigger now.
paths weren't there, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
There's still remnants of a basement there now.
Yeah. It was just a massive crater, I remember, after the Clarton was done breaking
Here
it.
we have Lemon Pie's area. He built the roads in the shopping district when I became mayor. And it's very laggy in here. I think it's worse if you go outside, because if you go inside it's sort of more bearable, yeah. So this is his little chateau building with other buildings on the outside. It's very nice. He was very lucky to find this sort of place because it's just off the outskirts of this area. Oh, this is near where we built the military thing. Huh. Because we were going to war with monkeys, so we were preparing. So that's his portal. Whoa, I think that's to do with him as well. What is this? That's like a chess piece. So right here, you seem to have a ladder that goes down. This is so cool. Little overgrown area. I think that's it. Right, hold on. Eat was here, huh? Eat found it. Oh, because you can get through using the boats. Alright. I wonder if they were doing like a little resistance or something. So underneath there we've got storage systems, nether wart, just your general stuff they have under the base. Villagers, then you got all these guys here. Further up here you got more of the base type stuff with some more storage. New storage in every corner here. That's nice. Moving on to the little ones over here, we've got lava apparently. This is blacksmiths of his. Look like a little furnace or some sort of contraption there. Some cobblestone. Whatever they are. A bit more of a storage for anything blacksmithy sort of thing. Over here we have another little building to take this to like flowers and whatnot, because it's got like a little grass bit there. Here we've got towers, and group farm building hall, axolotl, stuff like that. And there's a couple more buildings around here. There's the farm. Take this villager breeder, or a farm to get carrots from a villager. And then this is again another farm, looks like. Actually, no, it might not be. Load of bamboo though, load of bamboo. And that's it for Lemon Pie's base. Oh, he's got a security guard, that's cool. Yeah, he's got other security guards apparently as well. So I believe that's it. Is that command block? No. No, like command block there. So he also, so just to clarify again, I need to build the roads for the shopping district. And he did a very good job on them. So that's Lemon Pies. Time to move on to Blue's. So now we're at Blue's base. So this is the portal that you go through. Apparently this is a spider farm. So you got a yucky spider farm down there. I don't like spiders. You like spiders, Woody?
I love spiders. I'm very Australian.
You weird guy. Yeah, I'm being joined by Woody for this section of the rest of the touring because he is a very good guy. So here we have, I believe that we believe that this is their base. We don't have any signposting yet. It would be nice if somebody could put some signposts. But here's Woody. They've got a lovely map table, so I take it is theirs. Oh wait, they've got a post here, so I believe that is their base. It would make sense. So upstairs we've got village, a trading hall galore, and then that's it for that house. We've got a campsite outside with pets and another storage farm. Whoa, that's a nice storage area. I've just put farms on everything. I've said butchered the spelling on everything here. And then further down here we've got sugarcane, and I believe this still might be their property. I don't know. I'm only guessing right now. So it was probably say could be Blue's base because that's what I can think of. Don't know who else would be that here. Oh, no, it's Blue and some
strip mine's underneath.
Yeah, so somebody's got a massive furnace going down here. Oh, it's raining again. Yeah, the game knows that it's the end of season 1, so it's a bit sad. Sad times, but season 2 will be better because me and Woody will be there. That's how we can promise. That's Blue base, and next we'll be moving on to Light Aspects base. So we'll see you there. Here we are at Light Aspects base, and this is his underground bit apparently. So he's got a warden pet there. I don't know why everybody's got warden pets. Like, they deserve to be free. Hashtag free the wardens. Hashtag free the wardens. We're going to start that campaign now, aren't we? So going up to
the
his
next
main
mayoral
area.
campaign.
Yeah. Went for Mayor Part 2. I recognise this area. Or not. Oh yes, I can thought, no man, I don't. This is Light Aspects area. He's got a lot of work to be done, I'll give him that. He's done a lot of stuff here already, so that's quite good. Lovely spiral tower though. Spiral towers always get me. They look so nice. And 4 portals at the top if you don't need any more. Yes, how many nether portals do you need on average? About 4? This guy's got about 4. And diamonds, apparently loads of diamonds. Apparently me and Yeet gave Kasky a loan of many stacks of diamonds, so I don't know how we got them. Plus I don't think diamonds going to be much of a currency soon. I reckon diamonds going to crash. Hashtag bring iron back up. So that's Light Aspect Space. There isn't much more to it. We might go and find the monkey headquarters, wherever that is, because they were the opposing side to my campaign. So that consists of like Yi. Who else was there? Boss sort of joining the left. Aiding, Kasky, Fakius. Half of their members are now banned. That's what you think of. CR's sort of in and out. So carrying on with the tour, we've got Honza's FR12 base to look at. So let's go there. Oh wait, hold on. I found the cobblestone ball. I think he was going to make a wooden ball with that. Okay, let's go to Honza's base. Today we are at, not today. Where are we? We're at Hunter's FR12 base, and it's not today because every day is the same day for this. So we're at a small base here. It's a lovely little Oasis type build. Hello Woody. And we're going to magpie a couple of these ideas for season 2 when me and Woody start our next base. So he's got an inside sort of cave built area, and he's got some lovely little bridges because he's on the edge of a ravine. And crater. Craters look like there's been an asteroid though. Bridge between 2 stone walls. It looks like it carries on down here, but it doesn't really because it's just the torches saying mobs don't spawn. Or if you're a proper old Stampy fan, Googlies. Back in those days. So got a bit of a storage system, furnaces here. Lovely front window, random Woody running through. Cactus farm. I believe he was meant to build another cactus farm. More storage. And that's a small base, but we'll go later. Oh, there's his portal and heads. And the next we'll go to his big base. And cut from here. So we believe these are the chords of his so-called big base, but the only thing we find is 2 shulkers and like purple shards. But he does have a neighbour, unless that's just his base again, which is cubed, like. Oh, we're right near Light's base, because there's the cobble cube. Not cube, circle. Ball thing. Very
His
good.
base is here, Web. I found it.
Oh yeah, there's another base. Wait, where's his base?
A TP to me. It's right here. See, look, it's got a front door. You can close that door.
Yeah.
It's got some nice foliage.
There's his base.
And then you can open the door again and leave. Anyway, next base.
That's his big base. Okay, and next we'll be moving on to Mining Yeet's mega base, which didn't get to finish because it was deep slate, and deep slate's horrible. Everybody can agree with me, deep slate is horrible. So here we are at mine and Yeet's base. We're gonna want some night vision, I reckon, for this. So our idea was to mine out the whole of this warden area, was so then obviously no mobs will spawn here, so we can have it as dark as possible and it won't affect anything. But this was many hours in the making. We had to put 2 beacons down as well because it didn't cover enough space. We were getting there. As you can tell, we dug down so deep. Diamond pile. Okay, where should we go to next? I think we should check out my castle.
Pocket chain, really.
So here at Shinko's base, this is more of the castle sort of area where loads of people built castles. Little base. And then down here we've got Ox's and XYT's is the red roofed building. That's what they made with the bridge. And then I think this is still Shinko's base here. Loads of floors. And then moving on over here, that's my castle that I bought off Aiden, because this is his monkey castle and then I bought it off of him and sorted a lot of it out. Don't know whose castle that was being built there. There's one more sort of castle-y build as well that was nearby, which I can't remember where it was. Unless it was here and they've just changed it and removed it. Yeah, I reckon it was there. There is a little fishing spot down here from Aiden's base. Oh, it's now my castle. Property of Jim Monkey Trespass. Yeah, this is mine. What do you mean? I bought this fair and square. Jim, it's me, Eddie Monkey. Bring your lost shovel. I bought this fair and square. I think I've even got the deed to it somewhere. I have to find that deed. But I basically cleared all the bamboo out. Turned this into a storage room. Because he didn't have one before. Wait, who's Jimmy? Who's Jim Monkey?
Is it Jimmy Bond, maybe?
Oh yeah. This was. No, because I remember I bought this off. So wait, this was Aiden's castle, wasn't it? Oh yeah, this was his old storage room in here, and then I moved it. Yeah, I think this is Aiden, not Jimmy's. I don't know anymore. There might be an old signpost saying somewhere. But it definitely ain't theirs, I'm telling you that. It's mine. I think that's it to conclude the wood talk. I know we're going to have missed buildings off. But that's not necessarily our fault because we've only done everything that we either know or have seen. So this was a common area where we might go because I own the castle down there. And I've only gone to people's bases which I've got the codes for. If I don't have the codes for the base, I don't know where it is, so I might not tour it. But if there's any other bits that you'd want to just let me know down in the comments, I might do a second part to this. But it just all depends on whether we do. But season 2 of Hermemecraft's coming soon. Hopefully that should be coming anytime soon. We've already got half of it set up, so thank you for watching and we shall see you in season 2. Bye!